2 years ago, I jokingly wrote down that I was going to start being in commercials and movies. 2 years later, I've done that multiple times. I've been in multiple commercials, and last year I did my first movie, and I just simply wrote it down, forgot about it, and started living in that, what I call superstar energy. And all of a sudden, I got in contact with, I just randomly manifested the owner of Haywood Studios, and then Gold Strand Media, and then Round Table Productions. And here we are. So that is the power of using your mind, writing it down, and being absolutely confident about the fact that what you want is already yours.
Like you're looking.
So yeah, I continue to manifest really cool things simply by using the law of attraction. A lot of people don't believe in the law of attraction, and that's okay, but for me, I know my life changed dramatically in 2011 when I started to consciously think and feel a certain way about my life. And I've done things like, literally, I use the same technique to grow my TikTok audience to 275,000 followers. I've, again, been in movies. I've been a rapper. I've been, a rapper in worldwide magazines like Source Magazine, Hip Hop Weekly Magazine, you name it. I've used the power of the law of attraction to manifest. And I know a lot of people get triggered by that word, but I've manifested some really amazing things. And one of the lessons I've learned along the way is to make it a game. Don't be so serious and stubborn about it. Be focused on your vision, but make it a game. Be playful about it. And that's what happened when I wrote down that I'm a movie actor. Now, if you Google me, one of the first things you're going to see is my IMDb page, because I'm now an actor. And it's been happening for about 2 years now. Again, last year I did my first movie, but I've been in commercials now for 2 years. And even in this clip right here, you'll see me with Hall of Fame legend Jerome Bettis. How did I do that? The power of my mind. Because what will happen is when you use the power of your mind, life will put you in front of people, places, and things that have opportunities that they literally just walk you into the door of these opportunities. And that's what happened when I met John Haywood at Haywood Studios. I was just returning from a hike, enjoying my day, thinking good, just feeling amazing, like really feeling it. And then all of a sudden, I bump into John, and he's like, I own a studio. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, so I offered to help him out. That's another thing. I offered to help him out with some of my marketing skills. Didn't charge him a thing. Didn't worry about it because I liked him as a person. And then all of a sudden, he's like, hey, do you want to be in a commercial? And I'm like, yeah. And that first commercial was with Hall of Fame legend Jerome Bettis, and I got paid for it. And it's been happening over and over again all the time. Literally, my inboxes, my text messages, and all of the things are flooded with opportunities on a consistent basis, simply because I have learned to stay positive and keep my mind focused on what I want to experience rather than what I don't want to experience. And everything you see happening in my life, everything you see me manifest, it's literally because of the law of attraction. It's because I've trained my brain. And I want to teach you how to do that. Go to mindmastersociety.com. That's my personal community. I'm growing it right now, and I'm looking for individuals that are serious about changing their life for the better. All right, so in this scene, we are doing a picnic shot where I'll be having some delicious food and having a good time. You want to get a shot? You want to get a cameo?
Hi,
Hello, introduce yourself.
my name is Smira.
And,
Go ahead.
and what do you do?
I am an underwriter that loves to model.
Awesome. You want to give everybody your Instagram?
It's mir.esmir.
We are here filming with the one and only Haywood Studios, having a great time and being out in nature at the same time. What more can you ask for? I almost tripped on a rock, but that's okay. So, and if you stick around, I might fall in the water. Just give me a second. All right, as you see, there is no limit when it comes to the law of attraction. You can literally use it to attract whatever you want to yourself. And when I say anything, I literally mean anything. Let your imagination take you to places you've never thought of going before. And that's what I did when I wrote down that I wanted to start being an actor and that I also wanted to be in commercials and more into film. I wrote it down. I said it a couple of times. I closed the notebook and all of a sudden I started getting booked. That's how it happens, okay? I manifested John Haywood from Haywood Studios, who happens to be the owner, who happens to know all of these people that then put me in a position to be featured in a commercial with NFL Hall of Famer Jerome Bettis. Not to mention, I let me use the correct words. I manifest Gold Strand Media. I literally walk in the office of Gold Strand Media because we're in the same building. And I said something about, when I left, I was like, man, this is a match made in heaven. And they looked at me and they said, oh my God, we're literally working on a movie right now called Match Made in Heaven. And that's how I got in this movie right here, Match Made in Heaven, literally by walking in and just randomly saying that. And they're like, do you want a part in the movie? I'm like, absolutely. So shouts out to Gold Strand Media. I want to let you know that you can literally do everything with the power of your mind. Like, it does not matter. You do not have to limit yourself. You can think as outside of the box as you possibly want to think, but you have to have the courage to think big. And then also you have to have enough faith to know that it is already done as soon as you write it down and as soon as you start becoming grateful for it, because you got to become grateful for it before it even manifests. That's what faith is. Faith isn't, I hope something happens and then I worry about whether or not it's going to happen. Faith is, I decide what I want to experience, and I know for sure that or something better than that is already mine. And I become grateful for it in the present moment as if it's already mine right now. And that's why you forget about it, because once you accept that it's already yours, you forget about it. You know, we become numb to the things that we already have in our reality. And so that's how manifestation works. Sure, you can focus on it as well. Sure, you can definitely keep reading it, but make sure you're focusing on it and reading it from a place of gratitude rather than a place from lack and limitation. That's how it works. My name is Robbie Cornelius, and I help people all around the world master their minds and spiritually align. And if you want to manifest the life of your dreams, I'm inviting you to be a part of my secret society. Go to mindmastersociety.com and come in, see what I got cooking, and check out that course I got in there called Master Yourself, aka Breaking Free from the Institution of Obligation. That's going to help you renegotiate your contract with life, baby. Talk to you soon.